Hey guys, Nathan Brendan Masters. A few days ago, Ethan Klein announced that he would be suing three particular people: Denims, Frogan, and Kaceytron.
Hi there, my name is Ethan Klein, and my favorite hobby is spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on lawyers. Today I invite you into my home to share my favorite pastime with you. Join me in creating generational wealth for my attorney.
Now he's suing them for reacting to his content nuke on Hasan Piker. Now the thing about this is, you might say, whoa, wait a minute. Isn't Ethan Klein the guy who sued to protect fair use and therefore all of YouTube to allow it to exist the way it does today? Yes, he is. So you might say, isn't this kind of hypocritical? No, it's not. It's very odd to me that people at this point in time don't understand fair use. And YouTubers, it's, especially if you're a React YouTuber, it's part of your thing to know what this is, and people won't go and even research it. There's so many people, so much stuff out there that talks about what fair use is, and people won't even take a look at it. So to sum it up, fair use allows you to take snippets and things from other people's content and, for the use of discussing it, reviewing it if you're doing reviews. And let's be real, some companies don't allow for it. There's right now, if you're reviewing music, you got to be very careful because a lot of record labels will say, I don't care that you're reviewing music. You played 5 seconds of the song, you owe us some money. And this isn't legal, but they know that you don't have money to sue or fight back, typically, so they can do that. That's what a lot of companies do because, they know that they're breaking the law. They don't care because they don't have to. But when it comes down to YouTube, it's generally considered bad form to copyright strike another YouTuber for, doing that. Basically taking part of your content and using it to talk about it or something like that. Just a little bit ago, I got called out because I used August the Duck's image in a thumbnail about a video I was doing about a video he did. And people were acting like literally somebody told me they'd never, ever seen that before. And you can go back to that video. It's in the comment section. Dude is like, I've never seen anybody ever do that before. And told me I was gaslighting him when I told him, this is a very common thing. I told him I've been on the platform for quite some time. Dude told me I was gaslighting him. So the choice to not understand fair use as a YouTuber is your own. And it's to your detriment to not understand this one thing. And yes, let me point this out. Even if you are in the right, you can still be sued. CoffeeZilla got sued just a while ago by Logan Paul. And if you saw the CoffeeZilla video, dude was well within his right to do that video. CoffeeZilla is not even a drama channel. He does more like news and public interest. But Logan Paul sued him just to be petty and admitted that. And there's also a side story there about CoffeeZilla having errors and omissions insurance that's supposed to take care of stuff like that. And literally it didn't. And that's a whole other story. I think they're suing that. I don't know what's going on with that, but something should be done about that company. So you might say, well, if Ethan is like the king of fair use on YouTube, what makes this different? Well, a big part of fair use is that you can't replace the thing that you're taking content from. This is called substitution, making your content a substitute for the original content. Now, this is something that's even in YouTube's TOS, where you're not supposed to just, take people's stuff like that. But that gets iffy based on whether people like you or not, and if you're conventionally pretty. Because there's been some people that YouTube has been pretty much okay and even helped in situations, with violating fair use, where they would sit there, play whole pieces of content, typically anime, and then they would kind of chuckle, make a little, say a little thing here and there, and then, you're just basically watching this anime with her. And that's the fair use. And the thing here that makes this a slam dunk, supposedly, okay, allegedly, supposedly, all that good stuff, is that they admitted to doing the video, playing the video, showing the video, so that people could watch it on their channel instead of watching it on his channel.
If you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime.
See, so that's where she screws herself. So she's literally saying, don't give views to it and give me money. That is the definition of substitute.
Thank you guys so much. I do appreciate everyone's support. And thank you for watching it with me. First time viewer, time to watch the nuke ethically. Hell yeah.
I always find their ideal of ethics interesting. It's like anything that you do to people that they don't like is ethical. And Kaceytron, I got to give Kaceytron credit. Kaceytron went completely 2016 SJW. She deleted the thing and then said she doesn't remember reacting to it. Remember the SJWs that held the girl hostage for a while, you know, and then they said they didn't do it, and then they said they wanted the footage back of them doing it.
Just because I didn't react to his stupid video, he had to make up that I did and put a video of me smoking weed over his stupid video to get attention. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck about your video. Like, I don't know. I don't recall reacting to it. I don't believe that I reacted to it. I do not remember. I don't know. I may have been under the influence, but I do not recall reacting to it.
A lot of people have been wanting to watch this without necessarily supporting Ethan Klein. So we're going to watch it.
Well, that's a really dumb thing to say, don't you think?
Yes, he's correct about that. Her saying that without supporting Ethan Klein, once again, that's a substitute nature.
Wait a minute, what? Yeah, Kaceytron, she's right there. Deleted the stuff and then said, I don't remember reacting to it. You know, I get high sometime. You know, that was great. Perfecto. Good looking out, Kaceytron. Good looking out. And the reason a lot of people don't have empathy for these young ladies is because there's a feeling in the air, an idea maybe, that these young ladies knew what they were doing. They knew it was wrong, and they did it anyway because, you know, nothing was going to happen to them. I'm going to go and say Kaceytron probably didn't think it through that much. The other two ladies, though, I'm sure they very much knew what they were doing, particularly Denims.
Because Ethan Klein's too much of a sue me, because he knows any day now, he's gonna sue. Chat, just a reminder, by the way, after he paraded on the internet about how he was gonna sue me and he wanted to sue me, guess what? Still no lawsuit. Oh my God, he's so bitch made. Whatever, you think I'm an idiot, you think I'm the dumbest person alive, that's fine. Go read the lawsuit. Maybe if you don't want to respect me, you can go respect a judge and a lawyer.
Oh my God. Can someone remind me why Ethan Klein is suing Denims but not XQC?
Now, the thing is, there were a few people that went above and beyond to commit copyright infringement. For example, Denim sits here silently with nearly 50,000 live viewers. That's 30 times her regular viewership. She's working directly with the Snark subreddit moderators to siphon views, and their intention.
So this is really bad. This is the really bad one. There's having a documented list where you can say, we're going to watch it without supporting H3. It's intentionally, and that's where the word maliciously comes in, maliciously trying to siphon views and be used as a substitute.
That there were criteria. One of the things that XQC didn't do was play the whole video, which was one of the criteria.
Now, before I tell you who the three people I'm suing are, I just want to make it clear that they all met this very specific high bar of criteria that I set forth earlier. These people were not targeted based on their gender, their identity, their political beliefs. All three are on this list. In fact, they're the only three, as far as I could tell, that reacted to the full video.
So it's not about gender, as some would have you believe. You know, anytime a woman does something bad and you say, hey, you did something bad, you know, some people come up and say, No, she didn't do anything bad. It's incels targeting her. Even if you look at my videos, I use other people's content all the time. And I always do clips, never play the whole content. I link to the content so you can see the whole thing, if nothing else, just to fact check me. That's how you do it. That's the best way to do it if you're going to do any kind of reaction. Now, one of the things people talk about is, stuff like TikTok and things where a lot of times you're having videos that are 1 to 3 minutes long. Well, one of the things that you do in that situation is you link to the original video creator. But then again, there's some people who don't need to do anything because, they're pretty. And I already know how this is going to go because I'm pointing out evidence, things that actually happen. So people are going to say, Nathan, there's no evidence of anything you're saying, even though we just saw it in your video. You like Ethan and that's why you're saying this. Even though I'm so out of the Ethan Klein loop, I had no idea he had lost this much weight. I was shocked when I saw that. But that's one of the reasons I like Legal Mindsets videos, because he focuses on the law, not the personalities, and he talks from that point of view, and that keeps things a little bit down to the nitty gritty. So it's not all this, this person said this and that's the person I like, and all that stuff. No, this is what it is, this is what the law says, and there you go. All right, guys, you take it easy. I am uploading more. Things are working out pretty well so far. I am drawing and screen capturing, and then that's my drawing for the video. So that's working out fine. I'm going to try to upload at least 2 to 3 times a week, maybe more, depending on how much I get done. Some weeks, obviously, will have more uploads than others, but I am going to try to stay a little bit more consistent. But you guys take it easy. Don't forget my adult urban fantasy comic Dark is on will be launching on Kickstarter soon, so you can go follow it. Link will be in the pinned comment and in the description. You guys take it easy. Nathan Brendan Masters. Awesome.
Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind.